We've got a really good start to our template here for our theme, our child theme. We've got our image now over to the left. We did that with style sheeting. And we've got our product information over here on the right. Problem is that each of the products is running into one another, right? They're just falling all over on top of each other. Here's how we fix that. If we go back to our text editor, remember we're using a plain text editor for all of this. There's my style sheet. I've put in photo, so it's floating over on the left. This is the style sheet of our child theme. Remember, it's importing parent theme so that we have all of its style sheet as well. Okay, we're going to want to add to this in a bit, but first of all, what we need to do is go back over to here and rethink what we're doing here. So what's happening is we have a loop, the WordPress loop, that runs through all the posts. In this case, all of our different products in this category. So that's great, it's running through them, but what it's doing is it's simply finding the image and then the product info, and then it starts the next one, starts the next one, starts the next one. What we need to do is encapsulate each of our products in a div to give us some control over spacing, whatever else we want to do to separate each product. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a div. So this is going to do it for each product, and I'm going to call it class equals product box, let's say. Okay, so this is for the whole product. Okay, so I've got the div there. I've got to close off my div here. So now what we need to do is take our product box here, and we need to give it some styling in order to make it function properly to keep the boxes from running into one another. Okay. So we do product box, and we're going to give it a margin at the bottom of, let's say, 50 pixels. We could do other kinds of styling, but just for the moment, I want to give it a spacing down to the next product. And then what we need to do is overflow auto. That's some CSS. I'm not going to go into the details of the CSS here, but let's save that, and we're going to upload. We're going to do both category 10 and style, just so we've made our changes and we want to make sure they get applied. There we go. Everything's been replaced. And now we go over to our live site and we refresh. And there we go. Now we've got a spacing between the boxes, you can see here. And in fact, if I inspect my element, there I go to product box, you can see the structure. There's that 50 pixels margin at the bottom that I had given it. Okay, so now each of our products is separated. We could do other kinds of styling, of course. I mean, we could put a line between it. We could put a background. We can do whatever we want. That's the beauty of having these named properly. Now in our style sheets, we can do exactly what we want. And what we would need to do for each of these products, of course, is go in, give them their own featured image, right? Right now, what I want to focus on next is going to be about the PayPal button, because we've still got our insert PayPal button here. How do we work that? That's what we're going to cover in another video.